Shooters go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Parking in front of looters, next to their church's chicken.
Oh, thank you. I work overnights, so I use my daytime wisely and watch game shows during the day. And one of my favorite ones is The Price is Right. I don't get the reactions though on Price is Right though, and when people lose like $100,000, they just kind of shrug their shoulders and like, oh well. I'm telling you, if it were me, here's how it would go. I'd be like, motherfucker, you telling me a Drano costs $9 fucking? Where the fuck are you buying Drano? The airport? No, don't touch me, Drew. Fuck you. No, spinning the wheel is not going to be a consolation prize. And by the way, about that prize that I got when I came up here, an in-home sauna, I live in a goddamn apartment. Where the fuck am I going to put that? I like you when you're fatter, by the way. And then they do the second take, and I just be like, oh, shucks. I feel like anytime I go like after that to a grocery store, I could never pass by the Drano. Because I would just, every time I would just kind of have flashbacks and be like, you'll pay, Drew Carey. You'll pay. I feel like if I did go in there, I'd win a prize that I couldn't use, though. Like, I'd go in there and I'd win a ski trip to Wyoming or something. Like, I don't know if you saw me walk up here, but I couldn't use that shit. So, I hope, though, that one day, like, a Syrian refugee goes on there and wins a trip to Alabama or something. But while we're on that, though, I feel like the governor of Alabama saying that he doesn't want any Syrian refugees is like kind of like there's no point to it, because I don't think anyone's ever come to America and be like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go to Alabama. I feel like any of those southern states, I mean, no one really wants to go to those. Those are like all the states that your parents take you on long, boring ass road trips when you were a kid. So I feel like like Alabama saying they don't want, demanding that they won't have any Syrian refugees is like a nerd saying that he's not going to go out with a cheerleader to prom. So, one of the other game shows I like, just pretend like there's a great segue there. One of the other game shows I like is Family Feud. And one of the things I love about it is like the questions on there kind of sound slightly sexual. So like for example, like we surveyed 100 people and name something you would do with a sock. And I'd be like, the mom would answer first, be like, wear it on your feet. Number one answer. And then the dad would answer like, make a hand puppet out of it. The number two answer. And then they come to you and all you can think of is, jerk off into it? Like, yeah, that's the number three answer. So I would love to be one of those people though that answers their surveys. Because I would just come up with nonsense answers and get a few other people on board just to fuck it up. Because that'd be an interesting episode. Because then Steve Harvey would be like, name someone who's an influential person in world history. And because of me and a few other people, the number 5 answer would be Kanye West. One of the other shows that I miss, I wish it was still on, is Deal or No Deal. Anybody like that? A couple people. I love that we kind of evolved in just like 10 years from, you had, in order to win $1 million in a game show, you had to answer real questions to, fuck it, pick a number. It's great though. Like my favorite part about that was that they had like the family on the side that would give them advice as if there's any real strategy to Deal or No Deal. And they'd be like, Daryl, make sure you don't pick number 9, because this one time I got the number 9 meal from Burger King and it gave me the shits for like a week. Just make sure you don't pick that number. So that's about all I got for tonight. Thanks, Ed.